Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Let's Play Secret of Mana, hosted by me, Veviro. I know that I've done this video already. I've done the first 3 videos. I think I've started this Let's Play, but those videos were terrible. The audio quality was garbage. So we're going to be doing this again from the beginning. Hopefully getting through this intro of this game real quick too. So let's get into it. We're going to do a new game. Ignore that. Just going to delete that. So this game allows you to do 2 different types of audio. We're going to do English, and we're going to have the subtitles in text in English, and we're going to have the main character's name be Randy. So we're going to get through this part real quick. I'm going to shut up now.
Long ago, the world prospered and humanity thrived thanks to a power known as mana. However, humans soon sought to use mana to create the ultimate weapon, a floating battleship called the Mana Fortress. This greedy arrogance angered the gods, who in turn unleashed vicious beasts into the world. A violent war between the mana beasts and the fortress engulfed the world in poison and fire until mana had all but disappeared. In humanity's bleakest hour, a hero wielding the mana sword appeared and destroyed the fortress. The world was left in shambles, and yet humanity persevered, and there was peace throughout the land. But as time passes, so history repeats.
You know, I'm so happy they actually had someone narrating everything, because if you guys had to listen to me, it's going to be basically the equivalent of a second grader with a learning disability reading the text. Like, I'm going to just butcher it so hard. Thank God they have narration and voice acting.
Hey! Guys! Wait! Up! Whoa! Shh! Be quiet, stupid. If the Elder finds us here, we're done for.
Yeah. We're not supposed to be here. Everyone in the village knows about the ghost.
With the dramatic pause.
You really believe that old fib? The grown-ups just say there's a ghost to scare us away.
Mm-hmm.
But I did hear Grandma say she saw something shiny by the falls when she was little.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's treasure. Let's go find it.
Help! I'm gonna fall!
Didn't even look like they tried to save him. They just let him fall. Normally, that should kill you. But plot armor. Plot armor is great with the main character, so we're fine.
Oh, whoa! Ouch. There's no way back up. Now what am I gonna do?
Go around the long way? So, if you guys have ever played Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo, this is basically the same game, just with digitally enhanced graphics. As you can see, the map in the right-hand corner is still the same layout as how they had it on the Super Nintendo, so it's pretty nice. You know, you can kind of still tell where everything is, even though everything kind of looks a little different. So let's go down here.
Listen.
They never say.
Huh?
They never say the main character's name because, you know, you can actually name them. So we have to head this way, but...
The village is this way, but I'll never get through here without a weapon.
You sure it's a weapon, or the fact that there's just bushes in the way?
The village
Okay,
is this way.
I didn't mean to trigger it twice. So we want to head over to the sword over here. Just strolling on up.
Take a sword.
Who are you? And what's a sword doing here? What's with this light? Oh, ghost!
Listen. I entrust the sword to you.
Huh? What do you mean? What's up with this sword?
Oh, bright light.
The light's fading already. Oh, I have to get back to the village!
Yep. So now we're gonna head back to the village, now that we got the good old sword, and we can actually cut this shit. So the way combat works in this game, I'll show you in a second, when we load into the next area.
Whoa! What's a rabbi doing in a place like this?
Being a rabbite. Alright, so the way combat works in this game is you move up, press X to slash. As you slash them, a gauge at the bottom starts building back to 100. You want to let that gauge get to 100 so you can actually hit the damn thing. This is what happens when it's not at 100. I will show you. You do paper damage, and you miss a lot. So always let it get to 100. That's how you do the good damage. All these guys are optional to fight, but I'm gonna kill them real quick. You know, it's on the way, and it's not a big deal. You can also push the enemies. It doesn't become apparent until later. Ooh, look, a chest. So enemies drop chests. These should have candy. It is the beginning healing items, like a potion. You bastard. So pushing only becomes apparent later in the game when you want to combo multiple enemies, because you can stun an enemy and push them into another one and attack them both together. So that's pretty nice. You want this rabbi to attack. Get him. Oh, we got him with a crit. One more hit. This one should be dead. You dead? Yeah, you dead. Yeah, another critical. We're getting all the crits today, boys. Boys and girls, I'm sorry. Oh. Dead yet? Nah, you're dead. You're dead! We want to go this way. Another one. Well, I'll slap you up good too. Come on, you dead? Yeah. So, Secret of Mana, if for those of you who have or have not played it, this game is a 2-player game on Super Nintendo. I believe on PS4 it's 4-player. Don't quote me on that. I believe so. Okay, so as you level up your character, your weapon, the weapon you use with that specific character, that character levels up usage of that weapon. And what that means is, so you do an attack, you see the gauge at the bottom, right? If you hold the attack button, a little gauge at the bottom charges up. Once it gets to level 1, since we only have level 1, we can release a charged attack, which deals a lot of damage, as you saw there. So that's pretty nice. Every weapon can get that. You just have to level each character with each weapon, so they just basically have to use the weapon a lot. Ooh. Let's see, we can show you what pushing does. Push them into all 3. Dead. And see, we leveled up. That fully healed us as well. Oh, you guys are dead. Right. So we want to head this way. This should lead us back to the town. Oh, hey, old lady, how are you?
Did you see that? Something lit up the sky near the falls a moment ago. I have a bad feeling about it.
I didn't do nothing. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick tour of the town real quick. This is the inn. The inn can be used to heal up and save. This is the item shop. I'm not going inside these places because there's not really much we can do because I'm poor since I just started the game. And the inn really doesn't have much to do since I'm fully healed and I don't need to save right now. This is just a house, and this is the tavern. Let's go in the tavern real quick. Hey, barwench, bring me some ale.
I think that guy is a knight. What's he doing in a little village like ours?
Drinking. Oh, you silent? Okay.
Oh, it's you. Elliot just stopped by, but he didn't look too good. What happened?
I don't know. Let's go see what happened to Elliot. I fell down a waterfall. I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what could have happened with Elliot. So last thing real quick, like I said, the item shop, we're too poor. But once we get a little more money, we want to head back there to get some headgear. So let's continue. We just gotta head up here real quick.
Oh, you're all right. Elliot just told me what happened. I thought you were a goner.
You didn't try to help me.
That's why I told you not to bring someone like him along.
Fuck you, Timothy. Just fuck you.
You idiots. None of you were supposed to wander into that area.
Hey, these guys didn't even try to save me. I fell off a waterfall and you're yelling at me?
What's that you have there? Oh no. It couldn't be.
It is.
Cool. Did you find the treasure?
Oh, now I'm your best friend because I found treasure?
Way to go.
Fuck you, Timothy. I repeat that last fuck you to you again.
What have you done? That's the mana sword. There's no way you could have pulled it free.
But I did.
Mana sword? But legend says the village will be destroyed if it's removed.
Sucks. I guess the village is gone.
I never thought it'd come to this. The mana sword is said to protect the village from disaster. But now... Aha! So you're the reason all those monsters are attacking us.
Literally just pulled the sword out like 5 minutes ago. Like literally this record timer is 11 minutes. So okay, 5 minutes ago it got pulled out. Fuck you, Elliot, you fat sack of shit.
You yanked out the sword and doomed the whole village. It's your fault, you outsider.
Fuck you too. You and Timothy can go fuck yourselves. Oh, now you're slapping me up? What?
Hey, stop!
I have a sword.
Shut up.
Carve his fat ass up. What the sword.
It's all your fault.
Sword.
Leave me alone. An earthquake.
Oh. This guy's just completely oblivious to earthquake. Oh, there's the knight.
Ah! Help! I'm a monster. You have a sword. Why don't you use
Oh, now you want me to protect you after you slap the fuck out of me? Oh, yeah, okay, great. I guess I'm just your bitch.
Can you hear me? Calm down and study the enemy's movements to look for an opening.
Okay, man. So this is the first boss. His name is Mantis Ant. He is very, very easy. He uses magic. This is one of these fights you cannot lose. No matter what, even if he kills you, you will get re-resed and continue the fight. And we're getting the unlucky RNG rolls here because he is just going to town on this. Oh, great. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yeah, I might be dead. Come on, get up, 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 get up.
Takes more than that.
Alright, so we're gonna use candy real quick.
Thanks.
More magic, man. You're just supposed to swing. Like, what is this magic usage? No, I'm conscious of it.
Takes more than that.
And he's dead. Alright. Ring around the dead ant. Ring around the dead ant. Yeah. For that boss, you really don't need to use your charged up weapon strike. It's just better off to give him a good couple smacks. Weapon skills aren't too great. I mean, they're good at hitting bosses hard, but they're better when you have somebody with you to keep the boss's attention preoccupied while someone charges up. Sword orb. Okay, so give me 1 sec.
You did well. Wait there. I'll pull you up.
So what a sword orb basically is it's an item that you get from beating bosses that can be used to upgrade your weapon. So even though a person can level up with a weapon to get a higher weapon skill, the only way they can get past a certain point. So say like my sword can only get to level 2, but it caps out at 10. I need to get 8 sword orbs and level up the sword to that point. So then the character can level past that point to get him to level 10 to get level 10 weapon skill. And that's with every weapon. And there's a lot.
Stay back. I didn't do nothing.
You slapped the living shit out of me. What do you mean you didn't do nothing? Well, you can run fast there, can't you, boyo?
You seem to be in possession of the real mana sword. This is trouble.
You don't say.
Why is that?
Legend says the sword can only be retrieved by a knight when the world is in peril.
Well, I guess you're a knight now.
But you are far too young for such a responsibility. Something must be wrong with the mana
He was
sword.
the only person nearby.
Here, you take it.
No, I cannot. The sword has lost its power. It must be restored.
Jesus.
Only the one who pulled it free can do that.
Then, what should I do?
Go restore the mana sword. He just said it.
Visit Sage Luca in the Water Palace. The sage has protected these lands for over 200 years. You would do well to listen to her advice.
Hey! The Elder wants you to come to his house.
You didn't even move your mouth.
I'll be off. I have duties to attend. My name is Gemma, and I'll be waiting for you at the Water Palace.
My name is Gemma. I have a purple beard. What did you say, Timothy?
Get going!
You know, you talk a lot of shit. Wearing a dunce hat, talking motherfucker.
Elder, we can't ignore this.
We're at our wits' end. Who knows when another monster will appear?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of those monsters myself.
Oh, it's you.
Randy.
You've really done it this time. That sword has protected us for years.
Well, it's my sword now.
Once you removed it, the monsters started attacking the village.
Well, that sucks. I'll fight them all to the death.
It's settled. We can't let him stay in the village anymore. He'll just bring more monsters.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I just slayed a monster. Like, just killed him. Killed him dead. And you want to kick me out of the town.
Go!
Get out of here.
Yeah, leave here now.
You guys make no sense.
I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I banish you from this village.
Well, fine. I don't want to be here anyway.
There's a treasure chest downstairs. Take the contents and be on your way.
Fuck this village. So we want to head down here. We want to pick up this chest. Conveniently, this chest holds exactly 50 GP, which is how much we need for the headgear. That guy looks like he's from the Legend of Mana Game Boy game. Whatever. We want to head this way. So, now that we have the money for it, we're going to head over to the item shop real quick. You can see the inside of it. Now, if you came in here earlier, he would actually say hi, how are you? But now that the village elder banished us,
I'm only selling you stuff because the elder said I had to. When you're done, get out of here.
damn,
Welcome. What'll it be?
this shit creeps me out. He just said all that, basically saying you're worse than dog shit, and then he's just like, welcome. What will it be? I'm your best friend. All right,
Anything else?
that's it.
You
Yeah, I know. I have to equip the armor. He actually tells you to equip it. You didn't get it. Okay, so you want to go to headpiece? No. Equip that. There's also a way, because it's the remastered edition, to shortcut certain weapons and spells, but we don't have really anything extra to shortcut, so it's not worth it. So we just want to head this way.
Do you have everything you need?
Yes, I have everything I need. Throw me out of my ass.
By order of the Elder, you have been banished from Poto's village. Now be gone.
Alright, I didn't want to be here anyway. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! You dead? Alright, so there's two ways we can go. If we head south, we're gonna have to head the long way and then go left to head to the Water Palace. But Gemma was such a nice guy, there's Cannon Travel Center, that he actually paid this guy over here to give us a shortcut. Not really a shortcut, considering I'm getting in a cannon and being blasted, like, across the map, but it's a shortcut. I don't take damage.
Hi. We, the Cannon Travel Brothers, are building a global network.
You are shooting people out of cannons. It's not a global network.
Going to the Water Palace? Gemma's already left.
You don't say.
It only takes one blast to get there by cannon. And Gemma's paid your way. Hop in.
Okay. Thank you.
That's the spirit. Just pop yourself into the barrel.
Okay. So the main character, without any regard for his own safety, hops right into that cannon. Now, if you were playing this on Super Nintendo, it has a loading screen, or it has an animation of you going in the sky and hitting the ground. But, yeah, PS4. Just, yeah. Oh, what are you doing here?
Pandora has sent us to fight Elenin, the witch who lives in the haunted forest.
Well, okay. Good luck with that. We want to head north here. Look, we're at the water palace. I wonder how you can tell it's the water palace. Couldn't be all the water.
There you are. Let's go.
Okay, Gemma. Obviously, you have to go first, because I can't move until you're off screen. Once again, Gemma goes first. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I really like how the map has the old school way the Secret of Mana had it, like the 2-bit design. I don't know, I thought that was really nice flavor, like use the sprite layout as the map. I mean, it's perfect for what it is. It is perfect.
Uh-oh. Where's Luca? I guess I'll ask that girl over there. Hey, where do I find Luca?
Because, you know, that's not Luca right there, right? Couldn't possibly.
Mind your manners. It's nice to see you again, Sage Luca.
You're very welcome.
Wait, you mean this little girl is 200 years old?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I thought she was super old. And by the way the sprites looked, there was no real way to differentiate. But now, playing this game, I know that she's a little girl. Alright, I have to talk to Gemma.
Luca, monsters have started invading villages. This young boy just fought one himself.
Yup.
You underestimate my intelligence. World news flows into this palace with the water's own currents.
So while I'm watching the 4 o'clock news, you're watching the 4 o'clock currents. Okay.
Mana grows ever weaker. That could explain how this child was able to take the sword from its place of rest.
It could.
His actions caused the balance of mana in this area to shift. Beasts are now rampaging across the land again.
That sucks.
Evil in the world is working to seal away the power of the mana sword forever.
Ooh.
By defeating monsters and obtaining their orbs, you can reforge and restore the sword's mana power.
So she's just going over what I said earlier. Basically, you have to put orbs into your weapons to make them stronger and more to their full potential. And then each person has to train using that sword or weapon to get a higher weapon skill to unleash true power.
It looks like your sword regained some power from vanquishing the Mantis ant.
Yes, it did.
There are more hidden orbs with the mana power to revive the sword. You must find them.
Okay. Now I gotta talk to Luca.
Gemma, I want you to keep an eye on the Empire. It seeks the Mana Fortress's power.
Fortress? Like the one that destroys the world in that fairy tale?
This is no fairy tale. We're talking about the real Mana Fortress, and the Empire that wants its power.
Its power.
The Empire will try to break the seals on the mana seeds in each palace.
I believe there are 8 palaces?
I've already caught some Empire spies snooping around my own palace.
You should have put them in jail. She actually has a jail if you go to the right. It leads to a dead end, but it's basically a jail.
There are strange reports coming in from Pandora. Could the Empire be involved?
I do not know. Gemma, you should request an audience with the king and tell him to be wary of the Empire.
Be wary of the Empire and the dark side. I just had to get it out there. They're saying Empire. It's like, that's the first thing my brain goes to is Star Wars reference.
Understood. I'll leave now.
Bye, Gemma.
Head for the cave in Gaia's navel. There's a dwarf blacksmith that lives in the area.
Alright, bye, Gemma.
Dwarves are known for their weapon-making skills. You should see if they can reforge the sword.
I got that. Bye, Gemma.
As the sword becomes more powerful,
Oh, my Jesus.
your skills will improve, and you'll learn more abilities.
Yes, thank you for teaching me the ways to learn. I know how to learn. I'm not that dumb. Pretty dumb. Not that dumb. Alright, we gotta talk to Luca again.
What frightens you so?
Let's say the sword.
You wield the legendary mana sword, but its power has faded. Now it's hardly better than a normal weapon.
That was a thou must situation, so regardless of what you say there, it leads into the next question she asked.
It used the last of its power to choose a new master.
Well, it chose wrong. So you can say what power or why me. I'm gonna go with why me.
But why did it pick me?
I don't have that answer, but you drew the sword, and now it's your responsibility to restore its power.
So if you say no way, she says thou must and loops you back to this question, so just say no problem.
So where do I fit in?
You must become a hero who is worthy of the sword.
Same thing, if you say me, she leaps you back here, so just say okay.
Come, hold the sword up to the seed on the altar.
Okay. So now, the main character's going to go up there and hold the sword to the seed. And what they're doing here is called synchronization. The sword synchronizes with every other mana seed in existence to draw power from it. Hence why it's called the mana sword.
What happened?
The seed and the sword have now synchronized with each other.
See?
Now no matter where you are in the world, this mana seed can grant power to your mana sword.
It really, literally doesn't mean anything besides the main character's sword now pulls mana from this, even though it doesn't really add anything to the combat of the game. Main character's OP on his own. He has like the best stat growth.
You found one of the 8 palaces. Now you must visit the others and obtain the powers of their seeds.
Okay.
I worry about you out in the world with only a rusted sword. Take this spear I imbued with holy water.
Okay. Yep, that's another weapon we can upgrade and use.
Use it along with the mana sword, and it too will regain its true power.
Oh, I know. When I played this game with my brother a lot as a kid, that was my weapon. I love the spear. It has reach, it deals a lot of damage, not as much as the sword, but it deals a pretty good amount of damage with reach.
I'll heal you.
Didn't need it.
Would you like to save the game?
No, I would not like to save the game, Luca, but thank you.
First, take Gemma's advice and head to Gaia's navel. There you can find the underground palace.
Oh, okay.
To reach Gaia's navel, head south through the kingdom of Pandora.
Oh, okay. So, basically, we're going to do just that. We're going to head south to Pandora and head to Gaia's navel next time. So this has been Veviro with Let's Play Secret of Mana. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.